Chief Willis. Here. Chief Ronow.
Here.
Chief Miller.
Here.
Note that Mayor Thompson is absent and Deputy Chief Martin is here.
Okay.
Sir, we have a quorum.
All right. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a moment of silence. Thank you. Introduction of any news media and guests. I don't see any news media, but Mr. Dusabel is present from Maywood Homeland Security, and we are blessed to have Ms. Carmen from the I don't know what your title is in Maywood, because I know you have so many, but Chief Willis's right hand is in attendance, thank you, and Fire Chief Derek Bryant from Broadview. Number 6, public comment. Mr. Secretary, have you had any requests for public comment? Anyone?
No, sir.
All right. Number 7, can I get a motion for approval of minutes from the Operational IKE Board meeting, January 17th, 2023?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, it has been properly motioned by Fire Chief Bronow from Maywood and second by Police Chief Willis from Maywood. Roll call, please.
Yes, and just for the record, there's a typo. It says 2023, but it is
Oh.
January 17, 2024.
Thank you, sir.
I apologize about
Oh,
that.
thank you.
With that, we have a first or a motion and a second. Is this consent or?
You can just do all in favor.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye. Okay,
Motion carries.
thank you. Number 8, expense report. Motion to approve expenses from February 2024 in the amount of $1,361.12. This time, Director Reyes. You can get the microphone. Okay. Well, there are 4 amounts.
So
Yeah,
that's the
the-
February 24, that's just the total of the expenses for.
Okay.
From
So that was just the expenses
Because we missed the
from-
meet, we
Gotcha,
missed the
I
meeting last
understand
month.
now, how you broke it down. So that's just to approve the expenses that we had from February 2024, which mostly consisted of office supplies, equipment, maintenance, and language service lines, the monthly, same monthly stuff that we normally pay for.
Everybody received that expense report.
Yes. Any questions on the expense report for A, February 2024?
No question, sir.
Should we vote on all, each individual, or go through all?
I mean, you can go, if you want, you can take a consolidated motion to approve items A, B, C, and D. So you would do a motion to establish a consent agenda for those 4 items, and then a motion to approve the consent agenda items.
Okay. All right, so that's for A. B, motion to approve expenses from March 2024 in the amount of $2,464.89.
So are you doing it in a consolidated
Yes.
motion? Okay, so the
Okay.
motion would be then, a motion to approve items A, B, C, or I'm sorry, strike that. A motion to establish a consent agenda to approve items A, B, C, and D. So we need a motion for
Okay,
that.
can I have a motion for a consolidated
Consent agenda.
consent
Consolidated consent agenda, right?
For A, B,
For,
items A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, is that because all those amounts gonna be rolled up into one instead of going on by line?
Yeah, you can vote on them all in one,
Okay, all right,
if that's okay with everybody.
I'm okay with it.
So we got, I'm sorry, who made the motion? So then we need a second.
and
Okay, so to establish the consent agenda, you can do an all in favor, but then to approve it, since it's expenses, we'll have to do a roll call. So you can do all in favor for this?
Okay, so all in favor for the consolidated consent agenda?
yes, aye.
Aye.
Okay, so now you'll need a motion to approve the items on the consent agenda as stated.
Okay, may I have a motion to approve all of the expenses in the consolidated agenda, A, B, C, and D?
I'll make a motion to approve all the items A, B, C, and D.
It was probably moved by Chief Willis and second by Chief Bronow. Roll call, sir.
I'm sorry, can I ask a question?
Sure. We
Yes.
should do, right now, before we vote, we do the explanation of all four,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So we gotta go
If
through
there's
all
any
four
questions,
items,
if there's any questions,
and then we vote.
yep, correct.
Okay.
Chief Bronow has a question.
Yeah, can you just briefly give an overview on item C and D?
Yep, I have that ready. The first two, as we said, were just monthly expenses. The last two are two items that were presented for this month. Mercury Systems gave us a quote, or excuse me, an invoice for the work that they did as far as the next generation 911 stuff that we established last fall.
Right.
They did some testing over a couple months to ensure everything was going on. They added a firewall. They got a license for the trunk that's used for the max call taking system, which was the next generation phone lines. So after everything was done and everything was checked, this is the invoice that's a result from all that upgrade and cut over.
Okay. So this is an upgrade, this is not annual?
No, this is not annual. This was just for
Strictly
that
upgrade.
service, for the upgrade that the state required
Okay.
when we switched over.
Okay, thank you. That's all I
Okay.
had.
And the second bill, I'm sorry if you want me to explain
Yeah,
it.
go
It's the Esri bill, the quote, that's just a yearly maintenance. That's our geographic information system. Basically, it's used to integrate, store, edit, analyze, share, and display geographic info. It's what we use for our phone system, for mapping, setting boundaries from town to town. And that's the information we also share with the state. So it's just a maintenance, yearly maintenance.
Okay, and I may have, if I may, I may have missed it in the documentation here. Is this a flat fee, or was this a fee?
This is an
based
annual
on-
fee. For the Esri, that's a flat fee, right?
All right.
Just a yearly maintenance agreement.
Okay, thank you.
Chief Willis, any questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Okay, Chief Willis?
Aye.
Chief- Chief Bronow?
Yes.
Chief Mills?
Yes.
Deputy Chief Martin, yes, and Mayor Katrina Thompson is absent. Motion carries 4-0.
Okay, thank you. Number 9, Director's Report.
Okay. So in February of 2024, the center received 5,991 calls, and it generated 2,900 documented calls. In comparison to February of last year, the center received 5,481 calls, generating 2,667 documented calls, or calls for service. Both calls received and calls for service were up from last year. Broadview Telecommunicators will be going to arbitration under contracts. The EMD Pro QA software integration continues. That's in reference to EMD certification that we received last year that the state requires, and now we're using protocols that will be integrated into our CAD system. Orientation occurred. Party dispatch representative spoke over 2 days on a program and policy options associated. The next step is software installation. This past Monday, I had a meeting with Mercury as well as the company representative from Priority Dispatch, and we're going over the install issues or necessities that'll come in the next month. Mutual aid list was instituted by Chief Bryant and Ike Center for the Broadview Fire Department. This list directs the center in getting assistance from another fire department in a timely manner by reducing potential confusion as to what department should be requested based on the geographical locations of the call.
Any questions? Chief Willis? Chief Bronow?
None for me, thank you.
DC? Okay. All right. Number 10, new business. We have any new business listed?
No, sir,
Interest-
nothing listed.
All right, thank you. Number 11, old business, Westcom discussion statistics. Do we have any updates?
Any updates from Brian Stoughton in the last couple months?
Okay.
We were supposed to hear something, I believe the mayor had mentioned.
Right.
Trying to get a meeting together.
Okay, during the last meeting, Mayor Thompson did mention that she, along with the other mayors, Mayor Booker, River.
Right, River Forest, Oak Park, and Forest Park.
Forest Park will be having some discussion, at which point she'll update us. We'll keep that on as old business.
Keep it on.
Yes.
All right, understood, thank you.
B, update from council establishing IKE 911 Emergency Joint Agency as an independent agency, as well as C, they go hand in hand, the update of rewriting the IGA between both villages, Maywood and Broadview, as being in its working capacity.
Yes, so me and Attorney Jerusik did try and connect. Unfortunately, the week that we were supposed to connect, I was under the weather, I was sick with COVID. And then the week after, I had other illnesses in the family, and just basically, we were not able to connect. So I will make an effort to schedule something with Mr. Jerusik so that we can have some sort of update for the next board meeting. There, as stated previously, there were some concerns and issues that I thought Mr. Jerusik and I needed to connect on in order to make sure that we're on the same page as it relates to some matters in the rewrite, if you will, of both agreements. So we are working towards a resolution. Mr. Jerusik and I just need to connect.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions for Attorney
No, thank you for the update.
Chief Willis? No. Deputy Chief, we'll keep that on our agenda for new business for the monthly updates, as this process is still, no, to stay in the old business, as it is still a work in progress.
Got it, stays in old business.
Okay, I just want to add, I did send out an email to all of the members as the new responsibilities will change effective May 1st. For the record, I'll just state that the new chair will be Maywood Fire Department Chief Craig Bronow. The vice chair will be Broadview Fire Department Chief Derek Bryant. The secretary will be Maywood PD Chief Elijah Willis. Myself, Broadview PD Chief will be the member, and the Maywood resident will be, will go back to the Village of Maywood. I know Mayor Thompson has been in contact with Mayor Booker as to who is going to be appointed from Maywood, and at the next meeting, hopefully we'll have a name.
So Booker is gonna take Mayor Thompson's spot next go-around, correct, in May?
I don't know, I mean, he has that,
He has
So he can delegate somebody to sit in his spot?
So under the rules, it's just basically a public member from the community. It has historically been the mayor of each community, which tends to make sense, but if Mayor Booker wants to choose another individual from the community and the board wants to agree to that, the village board wants to agree to that, that's fine. And that's up to, you guys should probably consult with Attorney Jerusik on that, but that's basically how the agreement is structured.
Gotcha. So I guess I'm just so used to the mayor sitting up here, that's the reason why.
That generally has been the tradition.
yeah, so, and I probably think he would take that role, but,
Oh, Mayor Booker don't sit here.
all right, any other questions? All right, at that moment, I will ask for a motion for adjournment.
So move.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly motioned by Fire Chief Bronow from Maywood and second by Chief Willis from Maywood for the adjournment. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, this meeting is adjourned at 10:21. Okay, we would now, we got one more.
At 11:30, right.
Right. I will now call to order the Joint Emergency Telephone System, JETSB, meeting for Wednesday, March 2024. At this time, can I get a roll call? I'll call to order the meeting at 10:24. 10:22?
10:22 is the call to order?
Yes.
And yes, sir, we will have a roll call. Chief Willis.
Here.
Chief Bronow.
Here?
Chief Mills.
Yes, here.
Deputy Chief Martin here, and for the record, note Mayor Thompson is absent.
All right. We still have the same people present, Mr. Dusabella and Carmen from Maywood, Chief Bryant.
Yep.
We have no new business. We have no one here for public comment. Our business for the JETSB reflects and actually mirrors what was just discussed during the IKE meeting. If no one has any questions from the board, I would request an adjournment, a motion for an adjournment.
I'll make a motion.
Okay?
No, second.
Okay. It is properly motion and second by Deputy Chief Martin and second by Chief Brownell.
And all in favor?
Aye. It is now 10:24. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Now it is 10:24, huh?
Right. I knew we would get there. Thank you all.
Thank you.